Hello, hello, dear Pisces, and welcome to Divine Debut. This is Kathy speaking. Thank you for joining me here for your April love reading, April of 2023. Looking into love, and we will be extending this reading. You can get the links beneath the video, either through Patreon or through my website. April is a big month as we've got an eclipse. It's a new moon, solar eclipse on the 20th of the month, depending on where you are in the world. So it's a very powerful month, dear Pisces. Very important next 2-3 years for you, as Saturn has entered your sign. I do talk a lot about that on Patreon. I've done a special video on Pisces, Saturn entering Pisces, which will give you the understanding of what that could mean for you. If you're interested, either join us on Patreon Tier 3 or you can purchase it from my website. It's a 3.5-hour video. Wow. Let's see what's going on in April in your love life. Love for Pisces, dear Spirit. Love for Pisces in April. Pisces, please. What's going on in the love arena for Pisces, my beautiful Pisces people? Let's see what's going on in the now. We've got the Hermit, Virgo. For those of you that have Pisces rising, Virgo is your house of relationships. The Hermit could be someone that's not in communication. They're needing to see the light. They've gone quiet on you. Or this is you looking into what's going on in relationships. You may be dealing with a Virgo, possibly. We've got crowning you, we've got the Sun. So Leo comes through. True love, heart matters, flirtation, fun, happiness from within, possible reconciliation you could be thinking of. I mean, the Hermit is a 9, and 9s do speak to endings, an ending of a cycle. You're seeing the light. We see the light becomes even bigger. Now, it's interesting because Leo is where Venus, the goddess of love, will be retrograding mid-year. So I don't know if you're hoping for someone to come back, to return to your life. That's what retrogrades are all about. It could be that the Leo season will be very important for love. Could be new love, could be reconciliation. The Sun does speak to happiness, reconciliation, clarity, right? Confidence as well. Let's see where you're coming from. The Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles, mother, sister. Mother, sister. Earth. Earth, very dependable, very hard-working. Queen of Pentacles provides security, and this is the minor arcana of the Empress, my dear friends. So I'm wondering if you're dealing with a Virgo, could be on the cusp with Leo. Recent past, we've got the High Priestess, which is Virgo, Pisces. The High Priestess many times could be a third party, a love affair, secret love affair. The High Priestess does speak to an intuitive connection, so telepathically feeling the other person. Plus, High Priestess can speak to third parties. She is usually the third person. Either that, or some of you may have been looking into the hidden realms, so maybe seeking guidance from a tarot reader and an astrologer. Some of you could be going into mysticism, trying to figure things out. We know the Hermit is all about wisdom. We've got strong, cards of wisdom. So it could be now that you're on the verge of some sort of a change, because remember it's a 9 here. We've got 3 major arcana, very important. What is the possible outcome here? Oh my God, dear Pisces, oh my God, the lovers, divine union, Gemini, blessed union, two people that think the same, feel the same, they're blessed by the gods, they're connected. Or this speaks to a choice in love, what to do in front of you, in the possible future. Now, of course, this is an April reading. Sometimes I do see readings as timeless. So I'm wondering if this is possibly in the Gemini season, that there is an important relationship coming in. Let's see what's there. It is. There's a dilemma, a choice, a head over heart decision, needing to trust your intuition. The Fool means a new cycle. Making a choice to take that leap of faith into love. We've got Aries, strong Aries here as well. Obviously, Aries is a new cycle. We're in the, still in the beginning of the new astrological year. This is a new journey. But this journey, to continue this journey, which has already started from the past, there's a dilemma and a choice that needs to be made. And we've got the Justice card. Someone's taken a leap of faith, and I feel here because we've got Libra Aries, which is where the nodal axis will shift. North node in Aries, South node in Libra. It's like detaching and letting go of relationships that were not equal, that were not on the same page, that have run their course, and having the guts, the courage to take a leap of faith. And this could be a physical journey or a metaphorical journey that you're going through, right? Libra is us, Aries is I. So I'm wondering if you are letting go of someone that was only in the I, only feeding themselves, giving to themselves, and not being equal, right? Not giving you what you deserve and what you've sacrificed. Oh my God, dear Pisces, oh my God. You've got the Tower here. So you've gone through a major aha moment, a shocking revelation where something that you built was not solidly built and it had to come down, which has put you in a position of a heavy dilemma, needing to make an important choice, what to do, to stay or to go. And the advice is, yes, use your logic, but listen mostly to your heart and not so much to, what your head is telling you. Let's see what's going on. What is the advice for Pisces in the month of April, dear Spirit? This is the Energy Oracle. What is the advice for Pisces in the month of April? This is for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, and the North Node. So if you're familiar with your planetary placements, your placements in your birth chart, then you can watch the planet. Well, Mars speaks to desire, of course, action, courage. Venus speaks to peace, love, values. North Node is what is fated. And your moon is your emotional life. So what's going on for Pisces? We've got indecision. My goodness. Now, some of you could be dealing with possibly, we've got Gemini here. Could be someone else that has difficulty in making a decision. So the indecision, see, there are two choices here. Let's quickly read what the indecision speaks to. Number 8. 8 is the strength card as well. So it's Leo. 8 is like the infinity symbol, sort of coming back to a situation. It's like a decision needs to be made to break a cycle. This card marks the presence of two or more possible choices in your life. It shows you anxiously looking at two roads, wondering which would be the better choice. Yet you are standing still, feeling confused by the up and down emotions of your present indecision. Now, it could be present indecision or it could be recent past indecision, because Mars was retrograding in Gemini, which was putting you in an uncomfortable position. Mars has now moved direct, so maybe a decision has been made, possibly. You could spend days, months, or even years in the back and forth energy, all the while feeling your focus and your life force energy draining away. This indecision creates a paralysis of will. Because an indecision is a decision that I'm not going to decide. And you're going to miss opportunities, dear Pisces. So this indecision creates a paralysis of will, one that can keep you stuck while you're waiting to be certain about the results of your choice. It's time to let go of the analysis and self-doubt, because analysis is paralysis sometimes. Too much analysis, and that brings in the Virgo energy, so you could possibly be dealing with a Virgo. It's time to let go of the analysis and self-doubt that have been keeping you stuck. Meditate on your options and see where your spirit guides you. Consider which direction resonates with you most, both in the process and in the goal. Follow your heart and make the honoring choice. Let's see what's going on. You could possibly be a third person here and dealing with someone that's got a choice and they're not making the choice. Because the High Priestess, which is more your energy, is usually the third person. So we've got the Tree, which speaks to family or a spiritual connection, something that is a connection from the deep past, from a past lifetime. We've got the Birds, which can speak to stress, anxiety, but also lots of news, messages. It can speak to possible excitement as well. No, it's more stress and anxiety and injustices here because of third parties. With the mice here, there's been an injustice. We've got the Child, which brings possible newness. But also remember that the Leo card speaks to the inner child, plus romance, possibly. And the child is also innocence. With Leo, it's what you see is what you get. There's nothing hidden under the sun. So we've got news. We've got the Letter here. This could possibly speak to contracts. And we've got, wow, we've got the Storks here, which speaks to transition, possible new cycle. And remember, the Storks do bring the child. So some of you may be parents, obviously. You're yearning for a brand new cycle. There's movement and there's change coming in. And you know, the Storks do speak to something long term. And maybe this has also, whatever's been going on, it's drained you emotionally, psychologically. I do feel a lot of stress and a lot of fear in, you know, what the future holds for you. All will be well logically here with the Storks and the Child. Very positive. We've got a message here which brings happiness. And the Letter could also possibly speak to possible separation, divorce. Right? But it is news that comes in. Fast news. This could speak to documents, information, communication, and conversations. Now, we've got the Tower here, which could speak to delays, but it can also speak to solitude, right? It's a 19, so I don't know if you're dealing with a Leo. 19 is Leo. This can speak to someone being in another marriage, or solitude, or just delays. And we did see the Tower again. Oh my God, okay, we've got the Heart here, but we've got the Whip. Conflict where love is concerned, where heart matters are concerned. It's like being in between a in between karma and timing, because we've got an 11. The Whip is here, which could possibly speak to, yes, objections. Of course, the Whip is conflict, but it's also an opposition. It can speak to difficult discussions, or someone not wanting to be open and discuss, about what's in their heart. There it is. There is the snake, and the snake is Moon in Cancer. Secrecy where home is concerned, where someone's emotions are concerned. This is a secret, seductive relationship. Competition, the other woman. There's deception. There's sexual craving here. Wow. Okay, let's take another layer and see what's going on, because this is not an easy situation. Not an easy situation that you've been through. But that's more in the past. I think that we are moving towards newness, and that's the general energy of all the readings in the month of April. Remember, eclipses take people and situations out of our life that are not meant to be there. They're not on our highest path. Let's see why we've got the Hermit. What is the light that is seen here? We've got, again, Virgo energy, but Scorpio comes up a lot. And Scorpio is, I feel, detective work here. Someone's put a detective to do someone's doing their own detective work, checking someone out, looking to see what's going on with them and in their life. It's like information coming through that was hidden, that was deceptive. It's like someone staying up at night and looking for information on their person. Maybe also if someone's looking for information to hold against the other person in court, possibly. Let's look at the Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles. And we've got the Three of Wands. I don't know if you're dealing with a foreigner, someone that's physically far away from you. I mean, the Three of Wands is you're hoping that your ships will come in. It's like waiting for those wands to bloom, or having serviced, having given a lot, having been there for someone and waiting on the return. But there's a decision here, you see. Things are up in the air with the Two of Pentacles. What is the Sun? The Sun brings in clarity. We've got Leo Aquarius energies here. I don't know if that is true for you, but we know that the Knight of Swords is always tough. It's tough words, harsh truths, cutting through any illusion or deception. Let's take one more on that. And we've got the Five of Cups, mourning the past, still dealing with the past, focusing on the past. But clarity will come in, fun will come in. It's like the clouds, the sun gets rid of the clouds, and you will be able to see that there's more in your life in the future. I mean, the Two of Cups is there. And I get here like you're drowning in your sorrow. It's like I get a broken heart. Let's look at the Two of Swords. Seven of Cups, lots of illusion. Don't know what to do. And there's the Four of Swords, needing to heal, needing to transition and leave a difficult time. I mean, we've got the 2 and then we've got the 4. So there has been a heartbreak, but there's inaction. Someone has not been able to make a decision here to clear the air. I do feel that there will be a clearing of the air, and you will be able to count your blessings or count your lossings, I should say. Count your losses. What did I just say? And move on. Let's see what the Lovers speaks to. I get heavy regrets here. And we've got the Eclipse. Here is the Karma card. Okay? And the Karma card is Judgment. It's like resurrection. You're resurrecting your love life. Scorpio comes through very strongly. It's like letting go of the past, go of the past. Something that's been holding you back, that's been blocking an opening, a path for you. Karma, this is like judgment, like going through a moment of crisis. With the eclipse energies, something is being eclipsed out of your mind, something will be shown to you. Remember, an eclipse is like the light of the sun disappears, and you need to trust your intuition. Meditate on the eclipse, signs will come to you. And we've got a Page of Pentacles here, which is a messenger that promises something long term. Page of Pentacles, you're studying something that can go long term. Right. And we've got the Ten of Pentacles here, which speaks to family, possible support through others. Remember, this also turns into the Ace. This could be the ending of a family unit. The Ace of Swords speaks to clarity, also reckoning. You know, potential. Aces are potentials, and the Ace of Swords is a victory card, logically, which could bring in abundance to you, but of course that will take time. Ten of Pentacles it's like reconciliation, like stability, like family. What's beneath that? And we've got the Eight of Cups, but this requires the ability to move on, emotionally to check out from the past, where you haven't found love, you haven't found your bliss, dear Pisces. Anyway, I will leave it there. It will be very interesting to see what else will come through here on the Karma card and the Eclipse card, Judgment. Remember, it's Archangel Michael's second chances coming back around. New cycles opening. Looking forward to that for you, dear Pisces. Let's see what will play out. I'd love to hear your comments. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing, and commenting. And if this is your story, do join me on the extended, which is beneath the video. Thank you so much. Love and light, and wishing you well. Namaste.